Hey, what's happening, tribe? It is it's kind of a nutty day for the Tiger, and full disclosure, I am totally winging this show, and I'm going to tell you all about why I'm winging this show in the show. But of course, we're going to kick this show off the way we kick every show off, with the dance your butt off. This totally counts as your workout. And because I didn't want to leave you without, a dope beat to step to. In my mind, I imagine that you are dancing with me every time I go live to do the dance your butt off. This totally counts as your workout. I imagine that you're dancing with me, that we're dancing together, and the thought that maybe you were waiting for me to do, my thing was haunting me a little bit. I'm getting a little bit off track. I told you I'm winging it. Full disclosure, if you just want to bounce, I totally get it, because this might be an S show, but you know what? Let's just roll the intro. Roll the intro. Here we go. Okay, so before I get into why I'm winging today's show and why it looks a little bit different and why I might seem a little bit, I don't know, nutty, nuttier, I should probably say, than usual, why don't we just get our dance on? We're gonna do one of my favorite songs again. This is actually the third time that I've played Paisley Pink on this show, because I just love this track so much. And whoever you are, Paisley Pink, I want to be one of your girls, because y'all seem so cool. I want to be that cool someday. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, what is the dance your butt off? This totally counts as your workout. It's just this little thing that we've been doing every single day. Is actually this number 38, episode 38, where I try to give you a quick and easy way to get your workout on, because it can be very difficult to motivate yourself to work out. It really can. And one of the reasons that my gym exists, one of the reasons that personal trainers exist at all, is because it's hard to motivate yourself to work out. If everybody loved working out, I don't know, I'd be a mechanic or something like that. Just looking at my Instagram frame up. It looks okay. Anyway, so to give you an easy way to build your workout habit, we're just gonna dance for the length of one song, and it will totally count as your workout. But I am a fitness professional, so if I say that it counts as your workout, it counts as your workout. And that's all I'm gonna say about it before we get into it, except maybe a big thanks to Paisley Pink, because this track, I live Paisley Pink. This song's giving me life. So without further ado, let's start that
10,
countdown.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Fun fact about Tiger Ford is I always secretly wanted to be a go-go boy. I don't even know why. I just did. And so I'm dancing on the box today. Why not? Life is too short not to live your dreams. Tiger Ford, you want to be a go-go boy? You dance on the box if you want to. Thanks. I will. I'm also talking to myself. Alright, that's cool. If you're unsure about, what to do right now. I totally understand that. Dancing can come with a whole host of, self-conscious feelings. So how about we just start with this little shuffle? Side to side, nice and easy. Right? And once you find the beat with your feet, throw a little bounce in there. Just start getting into it. Listen to that music. You hear that beat? It's good. And then, once you've got the beat with your feet, let's throw an arm in. And then the other one. One at a time. Just going back and forth. Nice and easy. And then, once you've got the basic moves down, we're going to wait for Paisley Pink to drop that nasty beat on us. Go off a little bit. Flip my mic up. I'm gonna be breathing hard. You ready? Here we go. Why am I getting pop-ups right now? I don't need pop-ups right now. All right, that was the dance your butt off. This totally counts as your workout. Thanks to Paisley Pink for providing our track today. That was awesome. I do love that song. They know I play it on this show all the time. It's probably a little bit obnoxious at this point. Today is Wednesday, and every Wednesday we do Watch Out Wednesday, which is a show about looking out for the pitfalls that you can encounter when you're trying to make positive changes in your life. And if you've ever tried to make positive changes in your life, I know you know what I'm talking about. There are pitfalls everywhere. It's like an Atari game here. Pitfalls galore. And that's totally why I'm winging today's show. Usually I don't script it, because it's a live show, and what's the point of doing it live if you're just going to read the teleprompter? But I do usually bullet point out all the points that I want to make, because I want those points are important, and the whole reason for doing this show is to give you some good information that you can use to start making positive changes in your life. But today I was completely unmotivated to do the show. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and yeah, I'm not going to bore you with the reasons why. It's a little squirrely for me today, but um, it is a little squirrely for me today, and I was having a tough time getting myself to do this show. And so, hey, why don't we come in a little bit closer? If we're going to talk, we don't need to be so far away. Closer. Closer. There. How's that? Hi. Hi. Oh, no, that's too low. No, that's too high. But there's no in between. Huh. There. How's that? No. Not quite. One more. Bam. There. How's that? Oh, look at that frame up. That's gorgeous. Um, so I was this close to not doing the show today. And you know when you don't, when you know you need to do something, but you're having a hard time motivating yourself to do it. You know that voice in your head that starts giving you legitimate reasons why it's okay not to do the thing that you know that you're supposed to do? Have you ever experienced that? Maybe it's just me. Am I the only one with voices in their head? Anyway, I was really undermotivated to do the show today, and the voice in my head started telling me that it's fine. Don't do it. It's totally fine. Yeah, no one will really even notice anyway. And I was like, okay, all right, cool. I'm gonna get some lunch and kick back and and enjoy the time that I would usually spend on this show, like just putzing around the house. But as I was doing those things, I realized that I had gotten backed down by that voice. That voice had backed me down from doing something that I need to do. Not only that, but this is something that I really enjoy doing. And sure, even the stuff you enjoy, you're not always going to be motivated to do it. Some days you're tired. Some days you didn't get enough sleep last night. Some days, your brain's a little fuzzy. Some days you just don't want to. And all of that is fine. But what isn't fine, at least what isn't fine for me, is to get backed down by something, especially a voice in my head. I refuse to let that voice talk me out of doing something. And here's why. Because every time you let that voice inside of your head talk you down, back you down, talk you out of doing something that you know that you need to be doing, every time you do that, that voice gets stronger. And then it comes back again and again. And if you keep letting it back you down, it keeps getting stronger until it's really tough to overcome, until it is so tough to overcome that you might not do it. My fear is that if I miss today's show, what's going to stop that voice from talking me into missing tomorrow's show and the show after that? And then before you know it, there is no show. I've been backed down from doing my own show by the voice in my head. So, the whole point of this episode was just to show up, because just showing up is the win. And I refuse to let that voice than it already is. And then every time I resist that voice, every time I step up to the plate, even though I don't want to, even though I don't think it's going to be good, even though I'm not perfect, even though I am undermotivated to do it, even though a million other things, whatever they happen to be, I show. I just show up because that's the win. And every time I do it, I get stronger at doing it. Every time I show up, I get stronger. And if I have to work through resistance to do it, I get even stronger. And the resistance gets weaker. And that is all I'm going to say about today's show. I'm going to bounce and get on with the rest of my life. And I suggest that you do the same thing. Thanks for watching me lose my mind a little bit until tomorrow, hopefully when